Everyone thinks the Roomba i4 Plus is just a middle-child robot vacuum, not cheap enough to be a steal, not smart enough to be premium. But here is the thing, it might actually be the sweet spot for real homes because the combo of self-emptying, room-by-room smarts, and rubber brushes solves the problems that actually matter day to day. I spent 14 days running the i4 through messy kitchens, pet hair tests, low-pile rugs, a shag area rug, and a crumb-filled hallway, and the results were not what I expected. I wanted to catch it slipping. Instead, I found 3 reasons you probably need to try this, but there is one caveat you should know before you buy. Before we dive into what I discovered, if you are already thinking this might be the right fit, I will drop the best current price link below. But hang with me because what I found in testing will change how you use it and possibly save you money. Quick setup. Why did I even need this? 2 dogs, 1 toddler, and a kitchen that seems to manufacture crumbs. I had tried a budget bot last year that ran in random patterns, got stuck on chair legs, and left a line of dust along baseboards. It was loud, dumb, and lived in my closet after a week. I was skeptical about the i4 because it does not have a front camera like the fancy models, and I assumed mapping would be mediocre. But after one evening stepping on cereal shrapnel and seeing tumbleweeds of dog hair under the couch, I needed something that could clean daily without me babysitting or emptying a tiny bin. The promise here, a self-emptying base that can hold up to 60 days of debris, dual rubber brushes that do not tangle easily, and iRobot OS smart mapping to clean specific rooms. If it could nail those 3, I figured it might earn a permanent spot. I started with a mapping run and a controlled crumb test in a 500 square foot open living area. First pass, it built a usable map in 42 minutes, then refined it on the second run. By run 3, I could name rooms and schedule targeted cleans. Coverage on the crumb test was 94% by area in 22 minutes, with the remaining 6% along chair legs and a corner it approached on the second pass. But then I ran it on my low-pile rug with ground-in dog hair. This is where lesser bots choke. The i4 Plus ramped suction automatically on carpet and pulled 11.8 grams of hair and dust from a pre-weighed test area, compared to 9.1 grams from a similarly priced competitor I had on hand. Post-clean, I checked the rubber brushes. Minimal hair wrap, 2 seconds to pull a few strands, done. Cutaway idea, show that brush close-up. Next, the kitchen torture run. Sugar, coffee grounds, and oat flakes along toe kicks and around stool legs. First pass pickup was strong. The edge sweeper flicked some debris outward, but the second pass recovered most of it. I measured 92% pickup by weight. Noise was 63 to 66 dB at 3 feet on tile, spiking to 68 dB on carpet boost. Manageable for a daytime clean, but then, obstacle reality. With no front camera, it pushed into a stray charging cable and dragged it a foot before the tangle sensor stopped the brush. So yes, you still need to tidy cords and light fabric before a run. No marketing magic here. Battery and runtime, I ran it twice across about 1,100 square feet on a mix of tile and rugs. It cleaned for 97 minutes before docking to recharge and then resumed automatically, finishing the floor plan in 28 minutes after topping up. The clean base emptied the bin in a 12-second burst. It is loud, so schedule emptying for daytime. After 9 full home cleans, the bag was still fine. Visual hook, show the base emptying and the bag capacity. I pushed a deep clean scenario, undercouch dust layers and along baseboards. The low profile let it glide under my 3.5-inch couch, and imprint smart mapping let me create a clean zone along the kitchen walkway to hit high traffic spots daily. But then I forced it into a trouble spot, a thick 2.5-inch shag rug. It climbed on, spun, and eventually declared an error. If you have very high pile rugs, mark them off in the map or pick them up. This is not a mountain goat. Here is where it gets interesting. The most surprising discovery was consistency. With robots, reliability is king. Across 2 weeks and 17 cycles, the i4 never failed to dock, never forgot the map, and never needed me to empty anything. That sounds basic, but it is exactly what cheaper bots fumble. I invested time to build routines. Weekdays it cleaned just the kitchen and hallway at 8 p.m. Weekends it did the whole floor. Compared to a camera-equipped premium model I tested last year, the i4 missed fewer crumbs along toe kicks on the second pass because its pathing hugged edges more predictably. Yes, it will not recognize socks or pet mess like the J7, but for the stuff that matters daily, hair, crumbs, dust, it quietly wins on value. Against expectations, mapping was solid. Room-by-room commands via the app or Alexa worked reliably. Clean the kitchen and entry. Recharge and resume was seamless. Too good to be true, the caveat is clutter. If you regularly leave cords or toys everywhere, you will want either 60 seconds of prep or a model with obstacle recognition. Also, cleaning power is rated at 10 times the 600 series, and in practice that translated to fewer passes needed on carpet and tighter lines along baseboards. The dual rubber brushes are why hair owners should care. They resist tangles and maintain contact on uneven surfaces better than a single bristle brush. Bottom line, the i4 Plus hits the trifecta I hoped for: hands-off emptying, dependable mapping, and strong hair pickup, at a price that often undercuts the flagship models by hundreds. Now that you know the 3 real reasons: Setan forget emptying, reliable room targeting, and rubber brush hair control, you will want to grab it when it is discounted. Check the link in the description for the best current price and any bundle deals before the next sale window closes. Verdict time: if your home has pets, mixed floors, and you want real automation without premium pricing, the Roomba i4 Plus is an easy recommend. If you need obstacle avoidance for cords and pet accidents, jump to the J7 or Tidy first. Apartment, townhome, single floor, perfect. Big multi-level, it can store maps per level, but you will move the base. The Roomba i4 Plus is not flashy, it is dependable. And in the world of robot vacuums, dependable beats gimmicks every single day.